yesterday's game, Granky. The last time Granky gave up multiple home runs in a game, August 29th. And guess who against? What team? Yep. So that's one of the teams that has his number. And every pitcher usually has them.
I'm just surprised Twins went out like a lamb. They didn't.
I swear that. I mean, they've lost 13 straight postseason games for the Yankees. The basically Yankees.
That's what they are because they just say, okay, go ahead.
Exactly. Sucks. Later on, man. You too. Oh, we got tight here. Welcome back, City Card Breaks. Let me type this in real quick. Two great game fives on tap. I'll tell you what's happening. As you can see, I got a box of 2019 Topps Chrome and a box of 29 Stadium Club. That is part of a break, a 2-box break of random teams. And I'm getting payments that will be broken. Uh, Now, if anyone does want a last second spot, just let me know. I mean, otherwise, I know I'll have it filled. Give anyone on here a chance. I'm working on getting payments for this break bill, so so we can bust these 2 boxes.
The Twins fan in that moment. And I felt like you're a Twins fan, this is actually how I feel. So I appreciate that somebody is actually voicing that and getting that out there on TV. So I felt good about it. I need to appreciate the passion because for those unaware, of course, you can follow Alexa, Twitter, Instagram. This is what she was last night. We were scheduled to work together today. I said, I'm not sure if Alexa's going to make it back. She's having way too much fun. Look at this expression. I love it. So I had awesome seats for the game. Thank you to MLB Network. And I was so close, I could hear Max Scherzer growling on the mound. I'm not even kidding. Grunting like a world champ tennis player. It was one of the most amazing things. He had nothing left. He was completely emptying the tank. He's looking in the dugout for some help. Yet he's still just absolutely firing. And Ryan Zimmerman, by the way, that's a Ryan Zimmerman jersey that I'm wearing, supporting the vet, throwing that, hitting that bomb, and absolutely just throwing the crowd to the front. Maxie's been with him since 2005, a moment like that. I mean, all of us can appreciate how great that was. Good for you. I'm glad you made it back in one big story. Here's today's lineup card. Speaking of fired up, lights out with Al Leiter. He's going to break down what to expect with Justin Verlander tonight. Also, Walker Buehler Strasburg should be an incredible series. And the search for new manager for the last
Anyone want to get in the last part or two? This may not. It might get broken to that. Sorry. Get his ice down.
Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a trip down south to the Trop. Game 4 tonight. Kelly Nash, who has done an excellent job all series long.
This 2-box break could happen today, but not for sure tomorrow. It's got a chance today, though. It's got to get payments. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh, Tropicana Field was absolutely rocking yesterday. I have covered playoff baseball here before, right here in St. Pete. It was nothing like yesterday, and you better believe the players certainly fed off that.
The crowd was tremendous, and thank the Bay Area fans. It was awesome. I thought that the crowd was outstanding. I mean, we saw what the Houston fans did for that club. I feel like ours just did it for us.
Being out there and being in that kind of environment here at the field that's been home for me ever since day one. Towels and every fan let him through every pitch. It was insane.
I'm glad and happy that we got everybody coming in over here to support. It's good to see that people are supporting us right now, and I hope to see everybody coming tomorrow too. So. For the Rays fan, I'm expecting them to come tomorrow and support too.
Yeah, so Willie Adames was certainly impressed, and so was the Rays owner, Stu Sternberg. I had a chance to catch up with him early this morning, and I asked him, what was your favorite part about the Rays crowd yesterday? And he said his favorite part was the fact that it was made up 95% of Rays fans. And if you know Rays baseball, that is not always the case, Alexa.
Yeah, absolutely. I was reading in the paper, honestly, that a lot of people say when they go down there for vacation, they have the thought about going to the game, but there's a lot to do down there. But the fact that these fans were focused and zeroed in for this game, it says a lot about what this team not only has done in the past couple of years, but specifically this. To the Astros now, George Springer has struggled just a bit this postseason. Where does he turn to in order to maybe, get himself a little bit of confidence?
Well, you're right, Alexa. It has not been the easiest starts to his postseason. Starting this one, 0 for 13 at the plate, and listen, all ball players.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta do
This
something real quick.
new friend, a new teammate to turn to all season long. That friend is Michael Brantley.
Give time to get this
Michael Brantley is the
paid up and all that.
For Springer to turn to in this situation.
Mike can get George to do just about anything. I think he helped him with his routine. He helped him with his game prep. I think he helped him with overcoming any sort of struggles or any sort of miss.
I just believe the maturity of his swing and him starting to understand his swing for within himself. He'll come back to the dugout and give me a full kind of dialogue of what happened and what he needed to change next to that and go out there and do it. I think that's the final stage of hitting.
And if you didn't know, Alexa, Michael Brantley is known as Uncle Mike in this Astros clubhouse, and no, it's not because of his age, it's because of the calmness that he brings to it. And when we asked him, so what do you think of this Uncle Mike nickname, he said he loves it, and it brings a smile to his face. How cute is that?
I absolutely love that, Kelly. You bring a smile to our face. Thank you so much for stopping by the rundown. We can't wait to see you back here in the studio soon, but keep killing it down there in St. Petersburg.
Thanks, Alexa.
All right, time for us to head to our tweet that question today after the epic Cards walk-off last night. And come on, Yadier Molina, the dramatic back toss. He just absolutely won the evening for Cards fans. Look at him launching it out to the outfield. People love hating on bat flips. You can't hate on this one. It's just too good. So we want to know from you the best postseason celebration you've ever seen. A lot of people have already tweeted us. Jose Bautista, that epic bat flip Game 5 in the 2015 ALDS Shore. How about David Freese, Game 7, the fourth Game 7, to get the Cards to the World Series and win it in 2011. Maybe it's a clubhouse celebration. Maybe it's Josh Reddick and all the fun patriotic outfits he likes to wear to celebrate Astros wins. Wherever you want to go, you let us know. Best answers make the show a little bit later on. All right, coming up, we've got you covered all day long from the track. We're going to be down there live. We'll get you set for Game 4. Will Justin Verlander and the Astros close it out? How about another Game 5 on deck? Let's break it all down with Al Leiter next.
This would be awkward if you were sharing these nachos with anyone but yourself. Nachos are now a meal with your choice of double the seasoned beef or slow cooked shredded chicken plus a medium drink. The $5 Grande Nachos box, only at Taco Bell.
We sold our house.
Zillow is reimagining how people sell homes. Answer a few simple questions to request a competitive cash offer from Zillow. And we'll buy your home directly.
In 1979, Jiffy Lube changed everything by providing the first convenient oil change service. Seriously, 4 decades later, Jiffy is changing everything again, offering services that are fast and convenient using manufacturer recommendations. Jiffy Lube, you can do more than Jiffy.
This is a payday bar. It has a truckload of peanuts and a caramel core that gets the job done. It's 10.5 centimeters of awesome, unless you get the king size, which is 14.7 centimeters of oh yeah. Payday. Get to it.
You mind if I use the bathroom?
Sure.
Cool.
Is everything okay in there?
Some situations are plain embarrassing, but not with the Jetboat.
Oh, and don't use the white towel. It's fluffies.
We'll cover you and others won't, even with a lapse of insurance. For a great low rate you can get online, go to the General and save some time.
DiGiorno pizza bakes fresh in your own oven and travels straight to your table. Unlike delivery that goes from oven to box to bed to car to traffic to roundhouses. Nobody delivers a piping hot and crispy crust like a DiGiorno pizza. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
At today's Best Western, stay 2 nights and get a free night at over 4,200 hotels worldwide. 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. Book now at bestwestern.com.
Okay, guys, I'm back. We can bust something.
If you can't beat him, join me. High Heat with Christopher Russo. Throughout the postseason, weekdays at 1 Eastern on MLB Network. Come on, you're gonna have to see.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back for breaking. Still waiting on a few payments for this baseball break.
Sign up for free at pitchhitrun.com.
Scherzer wins the battle. And that's a player.
Are you excited for postseason baseball or what? Tonight, FS1 got the Rays and Stros game 4 at 7 p.m. Winner gets a date with the Yankees in the ALCS. Tomorrow night, guys are fighting a doubleheader of game 5 on TBR, starting with the Cards and Braves, followed by the Nats and Dodgers to trip the NLCS on the line. On MLB tonight, before and after every postseason game. Adnan?
All right, Alexa, we're focusing on what's happening in the Tampa Bay Rays. They've got to extend their season. Take on the Astros. As you mentioned tonight, a formidable challenge facing Justin Verlander as they hope to bullpen Steele and others. Game time 7 Eastern. Rays inside of the Charlie Morton once again coming up big in a deciding game. We know the fact that he is undeterred by playoff pressure. What do you think was the key to his start yesterday?
I think it's that sense of calm that he has, which then transcends itself to a sense of confidence for the Rays. I mean, it wasn't a good start for Charlie Morton yesterday. He gives up a home run to Altuve on the 8th pitch. He's got a couple more shots in the first inning. And if he doesn't get Gurriel out, that game goes a little differently. But 31 pitches, he gets through the first inning. Comes back the second inning, not that good either. 21 pitches. I mean, Kevin Cash said after the game, they didn't know how much longer he was going to go with 50-some pitches in the first 2 innings. But then he did Charlie Morton did Charlie Morton things. He gets them through 5 innings. I mean, this guy not only is the only pitcher to win 3 all-or-nothing games. Last night he became 4-0 with a 0.95, one of 6 pitchers to win 4 elimination games for his team. And look, the Rays spent a lot of money to get him. $30 million over 2 years for them is a lot of money.
Okay, he just paid for his spots.
The magnitude of the games he's pitched for them and what it's been for the rest of the team. I mean, they went out there yesterday convinced they were going to win that game because they had Charlie Morton on the mound.
He certainly inspired confidence in that team, and inspiring confidence is what Justin Verlander has done for the Houston Astros. However, 3 people in the short rest tonight, the Rays have to respond.
Yeah, it's a little interesting. I mean, they certainly don't have any secrets, but they would have used him in game 1, and obviously that didn't go well for them. 7 shutout innings, just 1 hit. But I think a couple things you can look for tonight is they realize they have to have better at-bats, higher quality at-bats. That's going to mean putting some more balls in play. They had 14 swing and misses in the Friday night opener. They've got to cut down on that. They struck out 8 times. Don't chase the high fastball. I mean, people have been saying that about Justin Verlander for a long time. None of this is new stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't break any news here. But the other interesting point to me is this is the first time Justin Verlander's pitched on 3 days rest. He did it once where after a 1-inning appearance in a playoff game. He did it in the 2017 playoffs. It didn't go all that well initially. Gave up a homer, and then he settled down a little bit. But this is new to him. So I would think if you're the Rays, you know, I said earlier, you want to put the ball in play. You also want to get that pitch count up. So how long of a lead do they say he's going to give them? You know, force the Astros maybe make it if Verlander isn't sharp. See what they get out of him. Look at the velocity. Look at the break on the football. Yeah, just where is he in terms of effectiveness and how sharp he is? But this is all new to him, and I think if you're the Rays, you want to try to push that and take advantage of it.
You're doing great, Mark. First of all, JP Morosi is going to break news for us later, so don't worry about that aspect of it. Meantime, with regards to the Rays, seriously, they can win this game and go back to Houston for a game 5, winner take all, anything can happen. How are they honestly feeling about their chances of winning this game?
Look, I mean, obviously, after what they did yesterday, they were really confident in that clubhouse last night. And I think it's fair to say, although they put up a good front going into the game last night, I don't know how confident they really were. They've been shut down pretty good by the Astros, obviously, with Verlander and Cole. They weren't sure how they were going to match up with Greinke. They figured they had a better chance. Greinke wasn't sharp. They took advantage of it. And look, a lot of credit, I think, to the atmosphere here. For as much as we've all talked about attendance at Tropicana Field, the players, almost to a man, manager Kevin Cash, they were talking about the energy they got from the crowd last night. After when they went to Houston, where the crowd was a big factor for the home team, I think that helped them as well. So, look, the odds are against them. I mean, there have been 81 teams down 0-2 in baseball postseason best of 5. Only 10 have won. So it's still a tall task, and they still would have to go back and
Excuse me, guys.
So it's not going to be easy, but I certainly think it's a much shorter tall task, as you said, than it was 24 hours ago or 36 hours ago.
I was told there'd be no math, but you made it easy for me. Mark Topkin, appreciate the insight.
Anytime, you got it.
All right, still to come here on the rundown. Focusing on some other matters in the baseball world, not just Justin Verlander and how strong he's been this postseason, but starting a short rest. Also, manager vacancies. Where could Joe Madden be and Gabe Kapler out in Philly? We'll find out with our insider next.
These guys, because now October's in full swing, and all eyes are on MLB Network's live nightly coverage with highlights and analysis of every game. The only thing they love more than following the postseason?
What are you doing? We're on 10 minutes. Let's go.
Join the party before and after every postseason game on MLB Tonight.
Let's hide the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
You crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do. You want to save 15% or more on car insurance? This looks for Geico. It's what you do.
This week only, large two-topping pizzas at Domino's are only $5.99 each when you carry out. That's why we had to bring in the big gun.
Dennis Fan, Domino's 4-time world's fastest pizza maker.
Carry out any large two-topping pizza for $5.99 this week only.
That's baseball fans across the league. But now we're going even farther. Our newest, most powerful signal is here to help everyone connect. Introducing the T-Mobile 600 megahertz signal. No signal reaches farther or is more reliable, and it's built 5G ready. This changes everything forever.
See me. And I got a $2 football break. That's got about 10 spots left. Just, check out Bass City Card Breaks for that.
Trilogy and the power of 1, 2, 3, I'm breathing better. Trilogy works 3 ways to open airways, keep them open, and reduce inflammation for 24 hours of better breathing.
Trilogy won't replace a rescue if you look for sudden breathing problems. Trilogy is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, eyes irritated, vision changes, or eye pain.
Maybe you should think again. Ask your doctor about once daily Trilogy and the power of 1, 2, 3. Save at Trilogy.com.
I got engaged about 2 years ago, and leading up to our wedding, I decided to make I had the for 22 years, and it was gone in 6 months.
Introducing Candid, straighter teeth for 65%
at less than the cost of braces, delivered right to your door.
Once I started Candid, my life completely changed. I started going to the gym more. I started eating better. I even have better dental hygiene now. My goal for the wedding was perfect teeth, and Candid got me there.
Candid, beautiful teeth, brilliantly simple.
I've got to tell you something important. It's not going to be easy. Quicksilver earns you unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere. Actually, that's super easy. My bad.
Excellent. That was a Korean call, G-Man Choice home run. We absolutely love hearing that every single time as we take a look. Our NCT ballpark cam showing us the trop right now. We are getting set for
Just waiting payments on his Topps Chrome Stadium Club 2-box baseball break. Meanwhile, I got singles, I got boxes to bust. Anyone want anything? You want personal boxes? Go to kennyscards.net. Check the 2-box football break or some of the football helmet razors on Bat City Card Breaks.
Reading through the research packet. Short rest, huh? And that concerns a couple of people. Only 3 days rest. How are you feeling about that?
You see something real quick.
Certainly, I would say many rules of pitching apply to Justin Verlander, who looked nearly immortal there in Game 1 with his outing. 7 innings, 100 pitches. I think when you look back, Alexa, that amount of pitches was probably instructive that A.J. Hinch wanted to preserve the possibility to bring back Verlander on short rest. Now, he has never done this in quite this fashion before. He had that one start in 2011 in the playoffs after an Game 1 start that was on short rest. But this, for all practical purposes, is the first time he has ever done it, and you're seeing on your screen the reason why the Astros want to try. Verlander and Cole have been down with the rest of the staff, not so much. I think the start of the Astros postseason, however long it goes, not named Cole and Verlander. I think tonight Verlander, you consider the short rest, 5-6 innings might be the optimal number to get. But then, of course, it comes into play. At what point in time do they go to Will Harris, who was very good in the first couple ball games? He is probably right now the Astros' most trusted reliever ahead of Roberto Osuna. So we'll see how A.J. Hinch manages the bullpen in late innings. Of course, he does have a rested and ready Jose Urquidy if he's needed today.
All right, so looking forward to that. Let's take a broader view and look around the majors. Talk about some of these managerial openings. Let's start in Philly with Gabe Kapler's job potentially in the balance. What's the latest there that you've heard?
Alexa, right now it is still very much in the balance, and there's no announcement expected today from the Phillies. Certainly being cognizant of the start time of today's game, they probably wouldn't want to announce something so close to the first pitch here today. But I'm told that the Phillies are still having a lot of internal deliberations about what the plan forward is going to be. If, in fact, Alexa, they make a change, I would say look for an experienced manager. Maybe Dusty Baker, who had a very good rapport with Bryce Harper in Washington, D.C. Perhaps Buck Showalter, who's also getting some attention to the Padres job. We saw the report today from Plus Rolling saying that Manny Machado was given his endorsement for Showalter in San Diego. So it seems as though whether it's Kapler's fate in Philadelphia or just generally speaking, experienced managers, after being somewhat discarded the last couple of seasons, may in fact be making a comeback.
Speaking of experience, Ron Washington, I've seen some videos recently of him, now the third base coach there in Atlanta, doing some of the younger guys there with Albies and Acuna, so that's been a lot of fun to watch. And the Padres have been paying attention too. What's the interest like for possibly bringing Ron Washington to San Diego?
Well, it's very high, and in fact, there's been reports, and again, the sources telling me as well that Ron Washington is on the Padres' short list, probably 4 or 5 candidates long at this point in time to be their next manager. And I think one of the key things with Ron Washington is he has managed an ascendant team of stars very well. He got the Rangers to back-to-back World Series in 2010 and 2011, and those teams were still much in the way that the Padres hope to be in the years to come with Tatis and Machado, Hosmer, Myers, and of course Paddock with the rotation. You see his resume, one of the great coaches, instructors of his time, and certainly again a back-to-back World Series manager as well. And
Jimmy.
To maybe have a bit of a fun story here. I actually one time, Wash gave me an infield lesson too. True story. I asked him once at Comerica Park. He was going through drills with Marcus Simeon, of course, an amazing work he's done with Marcus Simeon, getting him to be an MVP candidate. I said, hey, Wash, can you teach me some of those same infield tricks? So, if you can believe it, I was in the dugout in Detroit with Wash hitting me fun runs and that famous pancake glove. So if Wash can coach me up, Alexa, he can coach anyone.
JP, if I asked him his scouting report on you, what would he say?
He would say JP brought a lot of enthusiasm, but not a lot of skill.
Oh man, that's the opposite of what I would say here. You always bring enthusiasm and skill. So we'll stick with your day job. That sounds good. Hey JP, what's the deal with Joe Madden? You're hearing maybe a little bit of interest on the West Coast, whether it's the Padres or the Angels, but he did interview there in Anaheim. What's the latest?
Alexa, I would say right now Joe Madden is the front runner to be the next manager of the Angels. He did have his interview there yesterday. I am told by sources it went quite well. So there is nothing here to suggest anything but him being the front runner. And again, perhaps we probably can't use the word presumptive yet, but I think he's a very strong favorite at this point in time to be the next manager of the Angels. A strong relationship there with Artie Moreno, who is really getting heavily involved in this particular interviewing process. To the point that I heard some speculation about Madden wanting to bring back some former Angels from that celebrated 0-2 team. Jose Molina, one possibility, of course, to be on his staff there with the Angels if in fact he gets the job. But important to note, nothing is done, and the Angels, I am told, are due to interview additional candidates this week as well.
It'll be pretty cool adding managing Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani to that long resume. All right, JP, always great to see you. Thanks so much for all the info. Enjoy the game tonight.
Let's get this baseball break done, man.
Alan Trammell like in his own mind, I'm sure. When we come back, we'll focus in on the Braves.
We finally got it filled. Let's get it done. Just wait down for you guys on payment. Looks like about 3 guys, yeah. Yeah, only about 3 guys. Everyone else paid. Cool.
Undercat, ever since you brought me home that day, well, I've been plotting to destroy you. You in every move. You think this is love? This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just running the house. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for you. So get all state and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
As a CIO, you want to move your business forward. But when your team is always dealing with device setups, app updates, and support calls, you can never seem to get anywhere. That's why Dell Technologies created that workspace.
Siri.
A revolutionary solution that lets you deploy, manage, support, and secure all your devices from the cloud. So you can stop going in circles and start moving forward.
DiGiorno pizza makes fresh in your oven and travels straight to your table. Unlike delivery that goes from oven to box to bag to car to traffic to roundhouses. Nobody delivers a piping hot and crispy crust like a DiGiorno pizza. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. What? You?
Because with new Zillow home loans, it's now easier to get pre-approved. So you can buy and get into a home you'll love.
Boom!
I'm sorry for what I did to your face.
Oh, good. Have a break. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
I am the twisting thundercloud. Power in its most raw form. I am royalty of racing. Defender of the checkered throne. I am Alpha Romeo.
Welcome to 2019 Alfa Romeo Giulia for $359 a month. From
the everyday moments to the ones that really stay with you. There's Arm & Hammer plus OxyClean blasters.
If I get payments, which I should be getting payment, I should get the last 3 payments, 3 guys' payments soon. I will stop the live stream and start anew just for the break. So.
More power to you. Now infuse your laundry with an extra scent boost. Try Arm & Hammer Scent Booster.
Today's Best Western. What does that mean?
Stay 2 nights and get a free night at over 4,200 hotels worldwide. Book now at bestwestern.com.
The postseason is a numbers game. And who knows numbers better than this guy?
We crunch the numbers.
And all the cards will go out. All the cards will go out. Rookies, base, rookies, parallels, autos.
As we continue here on the rundown, the LA Dodgers. Yeah, the palm trees and sunshine, but what will be the outlook for the team as Walker Buehler versus Steven Strasburg, a heavyweight matchup for the ages? NLDS Game 5, 8:30 Eastern on TBS tomorrow. Our man Mark George Sataka, Robert Forrest, and MLB Central will be back in against the Blue Jays in Game 5.
It's so easy for us to have knee-jerk reactions after the result of a previous game in a series. So the Nats get the win. So give us what you're thinking here for both of these teams and where they stand going into Game 5.
Well, as you were sitting there watching Game 3 and you're watching Patrick Corbin not be able to put people away with 2 strikes and just how the Dodgers were relentless, you were saying, man, I hope he gets at least that's what I was thinking. He's so good for that. I was hoping maybe he gets another crack at a bite at the apple. What you needed, Scherzer and Strasburg to give you length and be great, right? That's what you're built on. Yeah, no Anthony Rendon and Juan Soto, but that's the bottom line. And what Scherzer did last night was heroic. It really was. I mean, to go out there and give it everything he has, and they give it over to the bullpen and let them finish it off and force a Game 5. Strasburg.
See me.
Yes, Strasburg. Yeah. So I was thinking to myself, the average fan would think the Washington Nationals are playing with house money. That's what I thought, right? As a former Nat, 2012, watching Game 5 and that disaster against the St. Louis Cardinals, I look at it a little bit differently. I'm throwing out the wild card game. They've never won a postseason series, okay? So I'm saying, as both teams were on the plane, maybe they leave today, maybe they left last night, I don't know. As they're sitting on the tarmac, who has more pressure on them as they take off? Like, what's the cabin pressure going to be like? Okay. Besides his flights to LA. Okay. How's Dave Roberts going to handle it? How's Davey Martinez going to? So what's he thinking, Dave Roberts, on this flight? Whether it be this morning or last night. I mean, are we hitting turkey? Because we're looking outside, and granted, you did go to back-to-back World Series, but you have not gotten it done. Mm-hmm. And I can't imagine the thought of getting bounced in the NLDS in Game 5 on your home turf again from a wild card team.
Yeah. You had 2 teams celebrate on your turf.
And you could potentially have 3, and you can say all the right things, but the bottom line is Strasburg has dominated your lineup and been awesome. So there's a lot on the line for the Dodgers, okay? A great season. How about on the flip side for me? It ain't house money. Washington Nationals got to win a postseason series. There's Jason Mott getting Ryan Zimmerman to pop up to Daniel Descalso in 2012, and Jason Worth's like, you got to be kidding me. Gio Gonzalez wants
You see the silver pay?
against the Dodgers again. They had the lead in the top 7 right there, and they watched it slip away. Deciding Game 5. I think that's a problem. Choo-choo hiding on the back end. Or how about Bryce Harper in 2017? Wade Davis goes to work right there. So there's a lot on the line.
Hey, David, how you doing? I didn't go to school today. A break. I'm hoping to do this baseball break. I'm waiting on 3 guys paying. I'm hoping to do it today. If not, definitely tomorrow. But thought I was going to do it pretty quick.
Jack Flaherty might pull the Davis. Pack a lunch.
Mark my words, and Mark was a great step as always from me and Road Flow.
Football break. Still, I got about 10 spots left. I do have a card show this Saturday. Hopefully by then, or at least by the end of Saturday. Yep. I would say that should fill by the end of the show Saturday. And if so, that means I may not break it to Monday, but it's 10 spots left, so it's almost there.
But I don't think guys.
They're what, certified in elements? Yeah, certified in elements.
I think they're focused, their energies, and their.
You know what I say? Hopefully it's gonna be worth the wait. Something sick.
You just expect a real tight, 4-3, 3-2, 5-4. After the last few days or last week, it's kind of like where we're going. I mean, this has been an unbelievable series. My God, both teams just banging at each other, and the close games, and the late inning heroics, and it's been exhausting. I know when you're a part of it. But it's been a heck of a series. I mean, both sides. I guess it's only fitting that we're going to be.
I don't know if you can, but you know about my singles night.
So this place will be rocking, and it's going to be a great experience. I think, and it's going to be fun to feel and experience what we're in for tomorrow.
Yeah, supplies is an endless pit. You never can have enough supplies. Yeah, I've started doing something new the last 2 Saturday nights. So I'm doing it weekly now. Saturday nights about 9 o'clock, I'm doing what's called singles night. I go on Facebook Live, which eventually it's going to be Facebook and YouTube. Right now it's just Facebook Live. And I'll take a box of cards home, show them off. Anyone interested, they can buy them. And for shipping, I do like 1 to 4 cards, $3.50 shipping. If you purchase 5 or more cards, it's free shipping. So it's something new I just started doing, and it's starting off decent. Nothing big yet, but it's going good. A little faster than the breaks here.
This is what everybody envisioned and you just had to have patience. And we're, in this life, the industry world right now, man.
Well, I'm working on probably. I'm pretty soon. I'm hoping to do Facebook and YouTube Saturday night, because I'm moving my setup at home. I'm going to do my study. I just got to figure a couple things out real quick. I got it mostly figured out, but I'm gonna have to get another camera, which is no big deal, but probably a laptop too, to go over my desktop. Which that's not too bad. I can get a fairly cheap laptop. No, not too cheap, but cheap enough. I don't want anything too cheap, then it's not going to last. So I will soon enough be doing YouTube also on that. But yeah, right now just Facebook. Like this Saturday, but I'm hoping I get home at a decent time, because this Saturday is my card show. Sometimes we stay up here to 7 or after, then I go eat, or 8 after. I mean, it's been 7, 8, 9 o'clock sometimes. And then we go eat. I may get home at 10. Which I'll try to let everyone know. I'll put on social media. Man, I thought these last 3 guys would pay. I'm sure you will. Can't believe it's taking this long to get. Because I know the 3 guys pay. I mean, I know they're good. Well, I know 2 of them were well. One is kind of a newbie, but he texted me, said, "We'll do." And he hasn't done it yet. The other two, I know they're good for it.
More shrimp, more ways. Endless shrimp, just $15.99. Hurry in.
The Budweiser Reserve Copper Lager. A rich lager aged on German bourbon barrels.
It was so close on getting this baseball break done today. That's cool. It kind of takes time to go through your cars and see the way you want to put them. Binders, boxes, sleeves, loaders. Eventually, as you put them in sleeves and loaders, you'll be able to put them in boxes.
Offering additional services on brakes, batteries, spark plugs, and more.
There's 2-row shoe boxes and then 3-row super shoe boxes are the best for some of your better stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't get out of here late tonight. Shit, my Astros play at 6:07. I close at 6. And we go to eat and then I go home. So I'm gonna miss some of the game. Watching it.
Inspiring stories. Some beyond our wildest dreams. And every day, a new story begins. We salute
Oh, okay.
fearless, self-assured, undeterred, hopeful face
Yeah.
across America.
That's about right. And actually, it's a 9:30 count. You'll probably be able to put anywhere from 7 to 750 in them. Because nowadays the cards are just a little bit thicker, the base cards. You might be able to put 800 in there. It's weird.
They say baseball isn't like it used to be. They're right. It's faster. The kids are here. And we play loud.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Well, I'm kind of getting used to the Astros. I'm missing some because usually we get put afternoon games. Like yesterday was at 12:05, which I gotta watch up here, of course, but still. At least it's night, but 6 or 7. I mean, 7 or 7 would be a little better. I wouldn't miss too much. I mean, I'll listen to them on the way because I finally found a station I can listen to the Astros.
Yankees awaiting the winner of that series because they were fortunate enough to sweep the Twins. New York Yankees have played in a World Series every decade since the 1920s.
Yeah, I really haven't got to talk to you. Sorry about that, but congrats on that awesome win against the Cook Boys, Cowboys. Yeah. Oh, once the Saints got Bridgewater, I was like, that couldn't be any better situation. I mean, as you know now, he's good to come in as backup, but before then, I was like, well, Brady's got a few more years. By then, Bridgewater had no know the system, and he'd be able to come in. I've always liked Bridgewater. He's a good quarterback. And I think he's in a good situation in New Orleans.
Giancarlo Stanton is out. Oh, man. It's not good. How many of their top players can go down? Andujar, Severino, Dylan Betances. Nobody feels sorry for you. It's the major leagues, man. Go out and win.
Yeah, it may not be working enjoyable. Yeah, unfortunately, the Cowboys probably got another easy win this weekend at the Jets. So next week we'll have to hear the Cowboys are going back to Super Bowl. Actually, Sam Darnold is going to be back for the Jets. Not that it's going to help much, but I mean I like Darnold, but I'm just waiting for a few spots being paid for, and it's a $2 baseball break, and then we'll bust it. I'm hoping to get this this $2 baseball break. Yeah, let me start over. I'm hoping to get this $2 baseball break busted today. If not, it will be busted tomorrow for sure. Oh, I can hope. I hope the same thing, but I'm definitely not expecting it. Okay. Oh, he paid for his. Cool.
It's one of the great stories of the season.
And game two, it was just all game.
A 2-0 series advantage. You give everything you have to do to move on and advance. We've dominated Senators 3 games. Ball game over. Division series over. Yankees win.
Maybe we'll get Al Leiter to a John Sterling call at some point, but it is lights out right now with our favorite Al Leiter. I like that. The other expression I like is expect the unexpected. How do you throw your fast? I was about to say, because right here in 42, I always go two-seam. I just like the bad idea. Four-seamer instead. Four-seam it. It's your true respect.
Okay, I dig it. One guy.
Okay, let's not throw a fastball right here.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shootout.
We'll get to Verlander in a second. I'll ask you the Yankees talk about last.
But man, Texas next game that's gonna be interesting. They got to play at Kansas City, which is going to be a pissed off team after Monday night. After Sunday night.
So that's awesome, as you said that, because when you look at these teams, and certainly the Yankees have great offense. We know that. Going into this,
So I'm waiting for Taylor and Hector.
what are they going to get out of this starting rotation? Active pitch in the second game. What are you going to get at Severino? There's Gleyber Torres is batting 6th with 38 home runs and 9 RBIs. He's your 6th batter. We have Sanchez batting 7th. You know how many homers he has? 34. Didi, who was hurt in only 82 games, 16. And then you finished up with Gio Urshela, who the most games he ever played in 1 year was 81 games. And he had 21 home runs this year. So to your point, when you have a lineup that is just relentless, and forget about it, I mean, I didn't mention the top of the lineup, LeMahieu, the MVP type year, Judge, Gardner, Encarnacion to come back healthy. Yeah, Brett Gardner hitting 3rd. Like, it doesn't stop. Yeah, Brett Gardner batting 3rd. Now, I do think this, Adnan, that you got Gardner, which is, he's not a number 3 hitter, he's a leadoff guy, right? But the left-handed bat. They have 2 left-handed bats. So when you look at the right-handed lineup, we saw it last night, certainly with Odorizzi, you know, they can be.
Oh man, way down 1.
You don't make the mistakes because they have that kind of.
Yep. I mean, if Watson and that offense can be clicking, it can be still be a good game, be a shootout. But I don't know, Mahomes and them are gonna be pissed. Oh, they might be the warehouse. Just wait, they'll be back at that door. Yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes I got locked out to go to the warehouse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you want to sit down in this room for a while, it shouldn't be too long. Yeah. Let me see what kind of part it is. I know a little bit of this.
To be able to correlate with your stuff and the ability of what Severino's able to possess, you're exactly right. He was in a heap of trouble. He threw some nasty sliders that really got him out of it. And I think that also, too, moving forward, is going to help him. You see the pitches across the board, very not a whole lot of taxing, 3 runs. You're right back in. He's a grinder with respect to great arm. And then here you go, again. Tanaka pitching in June. You know, it's one of those things.
11th biggest city in the U.S. I mean, it's growing. I don't know, 11 in the U.S. That's pretty big. I mean, that's what it's growing all the time, so it's definitely possible. It's getting very expensive here too, though.
During the game, you saw AJ Hinch come over to him, and I guess they
Okay, we're waiting on one guy. He's probably right. I haven't looked at it lately.
For a dude who still throws plus velocity, he's got two really wipeout breaking balls. But I want to, and here he goes. That's right. So check this out. Yeah, he came over. What was it? AJ Hinch. He's one of the best pitchers in the world. It's no more complicated than that. Exactly, AJ Hinch. But I want to go back, man. This guy, Cy Young MVP in 2011. If you were kept rate his pitches, it was fastball, curveball, changeup, slider. In that order, as he really became a historic one of the top pitchers all time for the Detroit Tigers. Bunch of All-Star games, second, and then he had this incident. I think there's always a moment where you have the epiphany moment of what am I doing? This was his heater in a game in August in 2014 when he had the arm problem. 80-10, I didn't know what that 82 was. Put him on the DL, finished the season, really kind of had a whole regrouping of like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Worked on his arm, ligaments, tendons, muscles, all that stuff. He knew where he was at 31, 32 years old. And yes, he got back to close to what he was prior to that, close to that. Gets traded, remember, August 31st, after waiver deadline. And this was a whole different thing. And I think really, Adnan, when you look at what guys come to where they get in a point in their career, he's more than just a guy that's going to the Hall of Fame. He's a pitcher. He's an advisor. He's really
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Dolphins though.
2 years ago when they won the World Series, yes, hoisting of the trophy, happy, really.
I think there's a lot more there than was seen. Because we've had teams be bad before get blown out. There's something more behind the wall.
You don't think that this is rubbing off your better than Strom third, comes out, he's kidding me. They buy into the analytics, but this is the pitch. He has changed his MO to throw an 87 to 90 mile an hour slider, and he uses it as the second most secondary pitch. But he still has this pitch. So I think the quandary for opposing hitters and hitting coaches when they say, well, what are we looking for? You're going to look for 93 to 95 upstairs high fastball, and he's going to throw his curve.
Yeah, I don't think he's bad either. He just has yet been with the right team.
That curveball that looks like it comes out of the same window, is it going to be 95 upstairs or is it a curveball in the dirt? This is a little overlay of the two pitches I just showed you, the fastball and the curveball. One's going down and away to Diaz, and the other one, Kiermaier, swung at the high fastball. Really hard to do from 95 to 80 miles an hour. And when I say, if he's got pitches like that and he's able to spot the ball, this delivery's a little unusual. He's staying healthy. I mean, you talk about his...
I'm going to send a message to this one guy. I know he's probably busy. I hate to bother people. Oh,
like there's not, it's not even like he is now pitching to elite stats. When you look at his career numbers, and you look at other guys that are it's no question. Not that necessarily matters. Would you give him the Cy Young over Garrett Cole this year? Both those guys, it feels like they're 1-2. You wait there.
Yeah, I know.
Really small because somewhere in the early September, I said, oh no, this is for him. You know, he got second a couple years ago. Probably should maybe more strikeouts.
We'll get real close. Wait on one payment, and I just text him.
I agree with you. Speaking of very interesting, just to go about
Let me go ahead and put this on my
41% strikeout percentage. That's gone up every year. Yes, which is what I wanted to show in that tape. That yes, he has the curveball, which is
on my IG page real quick. I'll see where we are.
Every year he's with the Tigers, and then how it just slowly got to greater usage. Clearly, a lot more than what he was when he was with the Tigers. Batting average against best in baseball, right up there with the top guys. So, you know, I don't know. What's he get? What does he have? He's gonna. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna try to overkill. He's not gonna try to do something he's not. Yeah. It's really good. That was a lengthy tape, by the way, really good tape. You put is that your every consideration?
Well, I do it on that Central show where you got that big old screen.
I like that overlay. That was very cool. Bueller Strasburg tomorrow night. Now, again, on paper it feels like, hey, money matchup. Both these guys have been awesome. Strasburg in the postseason phenomenal. But Bueller's no slouch. In the past, you would have said, oh, Kershaw's going to be the key guy. Kershaw could come out of the bullpen. Bueller went 6 innings, 1 hit, and Strasburg 9 innings, 5 hits so far when it comes to what these guys have done in the postseason.
Listen, this is, you talk about a heavyweight matchup, and I know the whole Max Scherzer, like for me, I love everything about him. Strasburg is like what we've been talking about since the draft. But this is an impressive.
Oh, yeah, there's Canes. There's a few in Austin.
This guy's got an unbelievable confidence, really believes in his stuff as he should. He will touch triple digits. He's got 2 different breaking balls that's one shot.
Pretty good place for tenders and stuff. Yeah, it's good.
This is a confident guy. Who's a
Definitely is.
Years ago, immediately at Tommy John. He knows he's good. That gets a lot of.
I'm waiting to hit back from this one guy. Just text him again. Because I'm trying to get this break done. Yeah. Did you ever try that chicken sandwich, Popeyes? I never did. It was that was crazy. I personally hope they don't come back because they can't handle the business on the chicken sandwiches. I don't know. I didn't try it either. They couldn't handle the business. There was people selling the chicken sandwiches on eBay, and there was a couple that sold for $500 and $1,000. It's a chicken sandwich, people. Come on, it's crazy. I'll give those people a lot more in with that kind of money. That's not just gone in seconds or minutes.
Impressive and Max top guys. I think this match.
Prediction, who wins? Not to come on now, I'll give it to you.
All right, so for some reason, like my heart says.
I'm just waiting to hit back from this guy. I'm sure he's busy. I know this guy's good. 500 and then one sold for 1,000. They're crazy. Very crazy.
We know Verlander's a big time name. We'll hear from Rays manager Kevin Cash when we come back on the One Day.
This baseball 2-box break on Touch Chrome and Stadium Club right here. It's fixing to be busted probably in a few minutes. I'm waiting to hear back from one guy that hasn't paid. And I know the guy. Yeah, and also Chick-fil-A, they only run out 1 day a week on Sundays because they're closed.
You realize you got the right six on?
I do. If you ride.
And just before I do this break, I will shut this live stream down, and I'm going to restart another live stream just for the break. Even though we've been only an hour into it, but still.
Nobody delivers a piping hot and crispy crust like a DiGiorno pizza. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Here's a good Halloween trick.
Probably, guys probably in a damn meeting or something.
All the lights in your house. Yeah.
On the road or something like that.
Just don't answer the door. I'm sorry, Macy's.
This is the all-new Chevy Silverado HD. It offers It offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different camera views. Quality pictures. It even offers one enhanced view that makes the trade.
Oh, a long time ago. I mean, I haven't had it for years. I mean, when I had it, it was good. Sure, still is. But you haven't had one in years.
Zillow welcomes you home because we're reimagining how people rent with a new shopping experience and the most rental properties. So you sell you'll love.
Oh, really? That's funny.
From the everyday moments to the ones that really stay with you. There's Arm & Hammer plus OxyClean with Odor Blasters detergent. It eliminates tough odors and blasts away the ooh for a clean that will leave you in. It's the clean you need at a fraction of the cost. Available in packs and liquid. Arm & Hammer. More power to you. Now infuse your laundry with an extra scent boost. Try Arm & Hammer Scent Booster.
This would be awkward if you were sharing these nachos with anyone but yourself. Nachos are now a meal with your choice of double the seasoned beef or slow shredded chicken plus a medium drink. The $5
Oh, yeah. Coke's been around for years, too. So, yeah.
Limits are meant. It's the only way progress is made.
$5.
Some prefer to pace themselves. But I choose to Floyd. Chase down your passion. Never halfway. On Coupe Tire.
Got a beautiful play. Champions of the American League East.
No, not really.
Big game 4 down in Tampa. You're stabbing Cash at the presser.
He's best, and if he says he's good to pitch him. Going against him again, you know, we just got to do a better job of making the most of our opportunity when he does throw a pitch that we can handle. He threw some, but we threw a lot of quality pitches. But we just hope that with us seeing him not too long ago, we'll work in our advantage. But even that alone, I mean, there's a reason why he's been so successful for his career. We got our challenges.
Second order, right? When you look at the way the Astros pitchers have been able to rack up strikeouts, the way they've done all year long, how much of that do you think is about your power? How much of that do you think is about other things?
A lot's got to do with power. I mean, I know that we do a pretty good job racking up strikeouts ourselves.
I'm not a big Pepsi guy myself.
Look at the stuff that's in the future, whether it's the guy starting or the guy coming out of the bullpen for both clubs. It's electric stuff. And when you have that type of stuff and you're executing and willing to throw strikes with it, you're going to rack up some strikeouts. Certainly, they do some things in the pitchability that they have, especially Justin Verlander, where he can probably adjust off his plan and still execute really quality pitches to get strikeouts. But at the end of the day, it comes down just to the power.
So, taking advantage of those mistakes when he does make them. Is that about taking more of a swing for the fences approach when you do get one and hit, or?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but I think the count sometimes always off.
Yeah.
I think it's more than it says. It says 5 now because it actually got product showing.
He had two, I believe, kind of
I'm
uncharacteristic.
kind of getting ready to break here a little bit. I'm trying to get my randoms done.
We're going to maintain a consistent approach that we've had, which is stay aggressive to what our strengths are, and if he gives you a pitch, be ready to hit it.
A couple of guys said after yesterday's game the difference for them would be patient in the box, and I know you just mentioned those 2 early walks from Verlander. Can you be patient against a guy like Verlander?
Well, he's probably going to let you know whether you can or not pretty early. If he's got everything going on, he's going to get better as the count gets deeper. I think our guys recognize that. When most pitchers know the most successful ways to attack lineups are to control the count and get ahead. The 0-0 pitch, the 1-1 pitch, those change at bats. I think we got to be ready to look for strikes. He's not going to shy away from contact.
Okay.
Joey Wendell back there tonight, he had a little bit of a rough start to the season. What would you say about the way he played for you down the stretch and your thought process on putting him back in there tonight?
Yeah, he was huge for us down the stretch. You know, you look at the injuries that he overcame, pretty broken season, whether it was hamstring, broken wrist. And even when he came back, the wrist was not right. But I think he's done a really good job of managing it over the last 6 weeks or so. He doesn't take full rounds of batting practice. I actually haven't heard anything about the wrist lately. That soreness has kind of subsided, so that's a good thing. And then what he does for us is, he's got similar to KK effect. He energizes us, does a great defense, covers a ton of ground. He's a guy that can beat you with his speed when he gets on base, and he takes that approach at the plate where he puts the ball in play a lot, and he can spoil a lot of pitchers, and kind of look for him to do that tonight.
All right, that's Kevin Cash of the Rays. The winner of that series will take on the 27-time world champion New York Yankees, who dispatched the Twins in a 3-game sweep. Anybody who thought Minnesota may show some life was disappointed by the result yesterday as the Yankees.
Okay. I would definitely buy singles and then maybe buy a little bit of wax and mostly singles. Okay, I'm gonna stop this stream because I'm fixing to hold on a second, let me get this TV on here real quick to YouTube before I stop it. Because when I stop it, I won't be able to just yeah, yes. And I just heard back from one guy, so the last guy, so yes. Okay, let me end this break. I mean this live stream, and I will come right back on it for this 2-box break. See you in a few.